hop into it. Right. Alright, Warm Snow, new DLC. The last time I played this game was before their last update, where they added a new difficulty called Ashen, I believe? White Ash. To give you a little bit of insight into how deep I am in this game, we have cleared all difficulties, even Blizzrad, which was the highest difficulty. But then they balanced Blizzrad and added White Ash. White Ash, I have only tried one time, which was like 4 days ago, and I died to the final boss because they added a new mechanic to the final boss I didn't know about that insta-kills you. I didn't know, but I'm not worried about it. The new update has not, I don't think it's a new difficulty per se. I think it's actually considered a new gameplay mode, kind of. To get an idea, I think they have a community page that gives like some indicator as to what to expect here. Okay. The Ash of Nightmare, new story and new gameplay mode. There's a nightmare world with 5 bosses, 6 real and unreal endings, 30 nightmare skills, multitude of styles waiting for you to explore. Remember, you can only return to reality if you resist the temptation and find the truth. Okay. So yeah, I think it's an alternate game mode, but still with like high difficulty, but probably with a lot of oh, actually here's a good one. Wait, this is actually really long. Okay, let's hop over to Chrome. I'll read your post in a second, Rampart. I feel like it's, not to say it's spoiler, as in it's gonna ruin anything, but more so, I'm gonna read first and then see what the viewer has to say about it. Okay. So we just read that part. You get lucid points when you leave the Buddhist hall. Lucid points is an attribute, decreases with time. You will die at 0 lucid points. So it is a timed game mode. Wow. Nightmare skills and Nightmare Excaliburs will be added, all distinct from their original counterparts. Customize your style with more than 30 nightmare traits and manuals. So those are the skills and weapons are enhanced for this mode. When you can use nightmare items to help you in battle, but using them will increase your nightmare level, which grants powerful debuffs. To use items or not use them, that's never the question. The decision is in your hands. The Buddha of the Lucid Dream. When you enter the shabby Buddhist hall for the first time, you can use Nightmare Ember to upgrade the Lucid Dream. The Ember can be obtained from Nightmare monsters and chests. Consuming Lucid points to dismantle Nightmare Excaliburs and grant Ember 2. Upgrading the statue will bring huge benefit. So, like, for all we know, we can't even win without doing this. You can light up the Nightmare statue in the middle of the intersection after clearing a dungeon. Random rewards will be granted, among which Sigil of Lucid Dream is rare. When obtaining Sigils of Lucid Dream as reward, you will be asked to choose one of the 3 sigils, which can be used to enhance your Nightmare skills. Every Nightmare skill fits into 3 sigils. Okay? In the Nightmare world, servants of the old gods will transfigure into your friends and lure you to your doom. Sure. Nightmare chest. Players will get 5 Nightmare chests after defeating a teller of untruth. Opening the first nightmare chest will cost no resources, while more and more lucid points will be consumed if you do more. The Ash of Nightmare has its own difficulty. When you kill a boss, you'll get a permanent nightmare flame. And if you choose light it up, the game difficulty will be improved. Love it, love it. Tellers of untruths will lure you with their lies. Don't listen, chat, don't listen. The decision you make during the conversation will lead to different endings. Follow your heart desire, but keep in mind the choices make your destiny. We made a set of new skins for every NPC. After getting NPC skins through Nightmare Chest, you can change the appearance at the Mirage Altar. Some of the skins have special bonuses and stunning visual effects. Holy crap. Yo, Arwen, good to see you, good to see you. The DLC is kinda dog. I played it the other day after finishing getting all the mastery skins on White Ash. Free content. You get what you pay for. Yeah, so it seems like it's probably extremely different than regular, this game. Do I want any of this? Honestly, I don't like any of this. Oh, I think I have a little bit of cash. No, we're saving. Okay, so it starts after you choose one. I'm gonna take this, even though I really, really don't want it. So it's this thing right here. But what I don't know is if I need to take the book first. I'm gonna take the book first. An enemy with burning effect also deals flame damage to other enemies. And then I'll go in. Just in case like you need to actually do this. You're not gonna take your free starting item? Didn't I? Wasn't the flame saltpeter or whatever? Looks pretty cool. Okay, so this is where we spin the stuff. You can get any free relic of your choice at the items chest near the bed. Okay, that was something new that they added. There's like a whole wall of swords and relics. And I guess you can like choose one of those to start your run off with. But also you get one alongside that by just the basic RNG. We should be fine, right? Gotta remember the buttons. Okay. Now, how does one leave? Okay, I guess I just had to activate the sensor. All right, so remember we're on the timer. What's so different about this is that every zone is sort of visible. Is really interesting. I mean, if you've never seen Warm Snow before, imagine Hades except as a true busted build hunter. Like, yeah, there are busted builds in Hades, but this takes that. Is the turtle dead? It's not. It takes that up to like a completely other notch. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. So the character itself has sword attacks, like basic melee attacks. It also has flying sword attacks. Some builds are all about range, some are not. My timer's still going? No. Oh, it is. Wow. I don't know if it matters which one I choose. This is a new enemy. Or maybe it's in White Ash. I've just never seen it. Okay, so let's get an Excalibur. If you have Yellow Charm, your Yellow Charm deals 50% damage. I assume I can only get one of those. Not a very good sword, by the way, for this build. Do I go backward, maybe? Let's get a book. No, relic. It sucks. If you keep moving over 3 seconds, your next flying sword deals more damage. So really what's so good about this game is that every little lever does something extremely impactful. So you end up getting to a point where like every single thing you took is the meaning between like a win or loss. I actually like that. Something's alive somewhere. Impossible level. If you have Berserk, it does stuff. I really can't do anything with this. I'm gonna recycle it, which seems bad. Like, I would have taken anything else besides what I just saw. Attack speed? Why are these common? Gives your weapon the oiling effect, increasing the damage for your next melee. Oiling. When you deal 5 melee attacks to a bleeding enemy, just get the attack speed. Like, why are you reading? Just get the attack speed. So the game, well, not the game. The actual thing that we read earlier said that this has multiple difficulties. We're starting off on the base difficulty right now, and I assume that we will not win. The flying sword has a 10% chance of doing fear. I assume we won't win because there's like a little bit of meta to this. Went right into that. Freaking pigs! I make 66? I don't know if that's good or bad. Maybe I should have taken the move speed. Upon dealing damage, increase the damage you deal by 1%. I think we want Sheath cooldown. Like, this is sort of a ranged build, pseudo-ranged. Like, being able to get all of our swords back is very, very important, I think. Great. Key herb. Every 3 melee or flying sword attacks give you 1 extra rage. Every dodge roll gives you 2 rage. I think I'd rather see that. So I'm not doing a ton of explaining right now. Oh my god. Because I have like a a decent idea of what I'm doing. Famous last words. Western. Oh, yeah, I have to pause. I forgot we're on the timer. Good boy. Hey. That's how I get cat hair in my mouth. Doing exactly what you just saw. Upon dealing damage, 15% chance to summon a miniature sun. Ah, yes. But it does fire damage, which is hopefully what we want to scale into at some point. Assuming that's even possible. Ooh, that's the miniature sun. Ink Flare. If you have ink fire crystal, you do stuff. This is actually potentially good for us. Okay. We're doing it. Ow. Never mind, I'm not doing it anymore. Even the character itself has a lot of speedy builds and tanky builds. Honestly, the devs for this game thought of everything. Nightmare book. Holy crap. Stay awake, nightmare level -1. When using the core relic, 50% chance to summon 16 random swords to attack nearby enemies. The lower your lucid point, the higher the damage. Falling into greed? What? I mean, it's kind of hypey though. Like, look at that. What? We don't take this. I mean, I guess that's why they call it falling into greed. What a really cool system. Ooh, legendary? No, legendary is not better than impossible. We're just searching for ink fire, I think. Am I timed here? I'm not. I don't think we know her name yet. I think we just call her Gap. Because it's like, her shop is called like Gap of Horrors or something like that. Sand. When attacked, receive 1 layer of Muhurta moment. Stacks 10 times. When it's stacked to 10, recover 20% of your HP. I like that. Zombie Finger is poison. That's fear. Bloody Fungus, I assume, is a bleed. Okay. So, I mean, the only thing that the Nightmare book has done is increase my shop cost. Really not that bad. Famous last words, of course. Like, you can't tell me the sword's falling down isn't kind of hypey. I like the name you gave her in the first playthrough, Large Madam. I'm happy you remember that. We gotta ask the devs. Realgar. Flame damage has a 50% chance of casting poison. I don't think we need that. Ha! Kinda legit. Burning explosion. When drunk or strong liquor is ignited, trigger an explosion that deals flame. When your last melee hits, I guess, there's a 20% chance you will summon a Madness Hammer, causing 2,000% true damage. Each time the Madness Hammer hits the ground, there's a 33% chance to launch a combo to keep hitting the ground. That sounds sick, but we actually need, you know, our kit to work. Not that it doesn't work. Well, let's go for synergies. This is all shielding, I believe. We're at 36. Like, I'm close to death, right? 36 on the meter. I thought I was fine. Yeah, you can even see like my screen is starting to get a little icky. It's the actual speedrun mode. Okay, so we got a fragment of the lucid dream. Falling into greed, trigger chance increased. When using the core relic, yeah, so that's what I have. It looks like these all enhance my falling into greed. We can reduce the nightmare cost. I don't think that makes the timer go any slower. 15% chance to restore your HP. I actually feel fine. Maybe we lower the nightmare level and see if that helps me. What is this? This is new. My friend, you're finally here. I waited too long. Please, never believe in the things that seem familiar. No matter how true it is, this is my last power. Just use it to smash through this curtain of this lie. I got 20 meter. Tellers of untruths are crazy creatures of nightmare. And while they obey their masters, some tellers of untruths will do as they please. Even believing that deception without pretense is the best deception. They just randomly lie to people, what you're saying. Like, with no real reason. Reducing nightmare level will, in fact, lower the rate that it depletes. I guess that's the greed part. Like, it's actually going to make the run harder.
乖乖，你来的正好。有了这个灵魂短炉，你只要为我收集10万个灵魂，我就可以为你打造一把救世神兵。
Okay.
只要做出这把神兵
If we can make this weapon, the world can be saved. Are you ready to embark on the journey?
准备好踏上旅途了吗？
Wait, is it really gonna save the...
行吧，你就继续在
Fine,
那儿
you
磨
can
磨唧
keep
唧。
whining about it, wimp.
只要做出这把神兵，这世界就能得救了。你准备好踏上旅途了吗？
The music.
9万万要
Bad ending? I assume that's a bad ending. Part of the whole point of this mode is to like choose the right path, the path of righteousness. I just want to click everything, so I had no idea that was what's gonna happen. Your guess was as good as mine. So now we're back, and I don't think we got anything out of that, which is okay. Oh wow, we're so speedy. Oh right, I think maybe the reason why I didn't want to take one of these Rampart, doesn't this cost red currency? To like grab something? Because I need to save all the red currency I can get. We're kind of behind on our, this lady. She has a name. I just don't remember what it is. I promise you she has a name. Alright, so... I picked up Sand of Maherda. I think I could probably play ice with this. They keep giving me Hurricane. Upon dealing damage, increase all damage to the target by 3.5. That should be fine. Yeah, we'll go in. And if you are able to find out if it takes the red currency from you, that would be nice to know. Alright, let's try this again. Resist the temptation, people. Don't be like me. I feel like Ice Tech might be kind of bad here. Like, I'm strong. That's not gonna last for long. Oh, never mind. If we kill the turtle, then we're fine. I do kind of like the idea that all the biomes are combined together. It's like just one or two rooms from each. I definitely wouldn't mind seeing that in other games too. Could even do something like that in Dead Cells. Let's try this route. Yeah. Ice problems. Ice takes a long time to get like really strong. If you have Key Herb, your melee attacks will carry Key Blades. And Flying Swords do Key Explosions. Like, the third hit is kind of sicko mode. I'll be taking this. Ooh. If you have Sharp Fang, then your melee attack speed is increased. All damage 35%, but it increases our meter? Gotta take it. It's the greed. I can't help myself. Zombie finger. Move speed. Check. And selecting one to start with, in fact, does not consume red souls. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, so why I call this game Busted Build Hunter is like you actually cannot win unless you get this strong. And like eventually you learn how to do that. It gets easier over time. But the difficulty scales in a way where they expect you to have learned that information eventually. Oh, you didn't die? Another nightmare sword. Ooh. Every 12 to 18 seconds, a Lotus of the Blind Worship will spawn around you. If you pass through the Lotus of Blind Worship, you gain Blind Worship, increasing your damage and your move speed. When you cause poison damage, we aren't gonna do that. Oh, this is the hammer thing. This is actually really good with the ice, I think. All right, all damage taken up. That's not good. What's the success rate on this? Oh, there's the hammer. I was about to say, I haven't seen a single hammer yet. The temptation. Yeah, we need the band hammer to come down. That's not good. I don't think we can take any more. Ooh, Northern Bloom? Melee attacks, 10% chance to unleash a mass of icicles. Upon dealing frost damage, chance to deal more frost. If your icicles hit an enemy, chance to split. I think this is the right move. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's what we like to see. Defense down. We can even get nightmare money. That's hilarious. It's just our timer worrying me a little bit. Tricolor Crystal. Upon dealing frost damage, deal lightning damage. One more. Big book. Smile of the Goddess. The goddess descends on the battlefield every 60 seconds. I actually hate this skill, to be perfectly honest. Just kind of sucks. Like, yeah, it's hitting every enemy on the screen. Wait, is it better? That doesn't seem that bad. All right, Large Madam. Seed of Life from the Large Madam. That makes sense. We need Sharp Fang. Drop a blood burst that explodes. That's kind of gross. Channel the power of the Swine Clan Chief to sweep torrents of blood. I feel like Bone does ice stuff. Maybe I'm tripping? Yeah, I'm tripping. All right. I remember the game. okay. Follow the little wispy dudes. Hey, finally got PS5. I remember you playing Returnal a while back. Is it worth picking up? In my opinion, yes, but asterisk, it is a hard game, but you are rewarded for continuing. Every time you die, if you've ever played Hades before, Hades is a good example of a game where every time you get somewhere, you're probably making some kind of progress on like a global scale in terms of the story of the game. Returnal follows that too, where even if you fail, you are making progress on the overall story of the game. And that's the carrot on the stick. And I like that carrot. I don't even like carrots normally, but I will eat that one all day. Hopefully that answers the question. Oh my god. I'm just getting HP. Okay, the goddess is actually kind of working right now. Should probably get attack. We're tanky enough. But like, see how I just mow through everything? I feel like I don't need attack. Is there a world where I get a new sword? Enemies with frozen take extra damage. Armor pen. I think it's bait. Don't fall for it, chat. Get up! Get up! Oh no! I'm getting ragdolled! If you have Sand of Maherta in your core slot, I have that. I hope this doesn't actually wreck my build. It shouldn't. See, my attack speed now is so much higher. I'll take the frost damage. 27 seconds. Get up! Sheesh. My boy wasted my time. Oh no! Temptation everywhere. I can't help myself. Returnal is part of the new PS Plus? Really? Thank you, Blaze. I didn't know that. My friends, after a long time, finally see you again. Seems that 7 has given you power. Next, you will face countless temptations. Those monsters from the abyss are very disguised. Please keep your original intention and persevere. My friends, this last power will be given to you. I'm at 45. My friend, you've arrived here. You've taken the first step. You'll face all kinds of temptation. Remember to trust no one. Speakers will take the form of people and things you know, and will do whatever it takes to keep you in this imaginary world. I have been tempted once. I shan't be tempted again. Ah, why are you here? This guy, Kunhai, has hidden so much gold and silver. The world you're done saving, brother. Believe me, is right. His glory and wealth is your due. Enjoy the rich with me. Money is outside of my life. I don't. So I think what Rampart was saying was that on your first attempt... Oh wait, stop fighting. Let's split 70-30. Now. Oh my god. Wait, that's kind of a sick boss. Like, not even lying. Kind of hurts. Actually hurts. Watch that. Never mind. Oh my god. I forgot to use my active. I didn't think I was in that. Get destroyed? Okay. We're very fast. We're very strong. Look at all the stuff. Bonus Nightmare Ember. Red Souls. Golden Book. Rarities. Rare relics. This all looks the same. Small chance to acquire a partner skin. Can someone give me a number 1 through 5 in the chat? And I'll take whichever one comes up. 1 through 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Quattro. Let's see how lucky you were, Speeds. When Icy Cold is triggered, cooldown is reduced. Ice Shield, increase White Frost damage, which jumps a nearby enemy. What in the world is that? I don't even know what my own stuff is. Icy Cold. Whenever Icy Cold is triggered, enemies gain the White Frost effect. Icy Cold is a 15% chance to do a frost damage attack. See? Don't fall for the temptation. Frost damage you deal to an enemy has a 3% chance to cause frostbite and instantly take off 5% max HP. If the enemy is frozen, the trigger chance is doubled. But because we have the global freeze, global frost damage, that can happen without us even knowing the enemy's there. Wait, is this sick? If we have Icebreaker Stone, we could do stuff. Either that or Big Bone. We lose the move speed. Should be okay. On Flicker, deal 10 damage to all enemies in the path. Oh wait, I don't get all of these, right? Sigils of Lucid Dream. Should I open another one? Or is that the greed? It costs 7 lucid points. I only have 3 lucid points, I think, so I don't think I can. Wait, it's kind of allowing me to do it. It's greed. Oh, it takes the meter, so I went from 50 down to 44. Falling into Madness, Hammer combo chance increase, Nightmare level +1. Increased chance to summon the Hammer without increasing the Nightmare, and then just decrease the Nightmare. I'll just decrease. Oh crap, I didn't read what that was. I unlocked the something. Sacrifice your current Excalibur. We want this. Is not what we want. We want this. Frostfall. I mean, the odds of us actually finding the Millennium Ice probably as likely as finding Yugi's Millennium Puzzle. A lot of frost damage. I think you leave it. We can also do this. Sack this thing, get a new one. It is Berserker Blood. That's its cell. Take it back. Those suck. This kind of sucks too. See, like I kind of know the game a little bit. Just to say that. Ooh, that's kind of cool. All right. We'll go back to the first area. I'm already dying. Straight nines. We're executing enemies that I can't even see. Worse. I think you can turn the damage numbers off. But not gonna lie, I kind of like the damage numbers. When attacked, you have a 15% chance to do something. Sure. It's not great, but I'm not taking anything anyway. You know what? I kind of think this weapon was worse. I think we actually threw the game. Unless the Millennium Ice shows up. I'm not liking what I'm seeing right now. Frost damage caused by icy cold is increased. Frost damage up? No. Ice shield? Increase the damage of your attacks on frozen enemies? This is rough. Look at all this. Like I said, it's nice because they're all taking damage from the goddess anyway. Book. Icebreaker Stone. I needed that for my other thing. All damage to frozen enemies. Like, can I not have to freeze them? Is there a world where they just let me deal bonus to frost damage? We're freaking dead. Ain't no way. Like, look at this. Where's the deeps? Does it pause? It does pause. Nice. So for those who have no idea what's going on, my specific sword does extra stuff if I have a specific thing. I got it because it does extra frost damage, but I lost out on like all my melee damage to try to get frost up. And like frost, not to say it's bait, but there's a lot more damage in like my melee attack than in all the, like the little 10s that's happening, that's nothing. Enemies with frozen take damage, all damage up 25. That's better than frost damage 30. That Millennium Ice better not show up. I swear to God. We're freaking dead. We're freaking dead. At least we got some currency. This could be good. Your next melee attack will make the enemy bleed. Melee damage to enemies with bleed heals you. Never mind, it's not good at all. This is bullcrap. Maybe I need this thing. Deal 3 times damage on final blow of melee. We lose 60% attack speed. But maybe we don't need attack speed. Maybe we just need to pop the enemy. 5 seconds.
一日不见君，可是如三秋啊。
I mean, not gonna lie, it was actually pretty enjoyable. But I screwed it up. That's my bad. I didn't know stuff like that matters. Where's the cat? Buster's asleep right now. Surprised me saying his name didn't like wake him up. And then I actually have River over here, but she's not in view of the camera. Okay, so first thoughts on this DLC. I actually like it. Oh my god, that just costs energy. That cost me so many. And I don't even know if it's gonna give it to me or not. Did I press the wrong button? I'm just pressing buttons. Okay. Is this game worth getting now or waiting for a sale? I thought the game was actually on sale last week. I would say... I mean, honestly, I kind of like the game. Is it worth, like, buying it? Depends on, like, what else you have going on. Because there's a lot of games right now. Like, there's God of War, there's Sonic Frontiers, there's Soulstone Survivors. You could be playing Terraria, that just updated. You could be playing Dead Cells, that just updated too. I do think it is a very, very fun game in terms of like dopamine levels. It's almost like the Vampire Survivors of Hades games in terms of like actual pog factor. But in that situation and some other situations, yeah, my drink is in the kitchen. You may die late in the game, just like you would in Dead Cells. You may be an hour in and then die to the final boss. And that's like a regular roguelike issue. Maybe that's not an issue for you. In that case, then you're probably okay. But would I recommend the game? I want to say yes, I would. Let me grab my water real quick. Thank you for the hydration reminder. And then we'll go back into another one of those. Because I kind of don't want to die. We have currency too. I don't know if I can buy anything yet. What does this do for Flying Sword? Blood Splatter. You can consume your own HP to shoot a Blood Orb. Blood Orb deals area damage when it hits an enemy and creates more Blood Orbs. When you are affected by poison, Blood Orb will also infect the enemy with that effect. Hold down shoot to charge the orb. Pick up Blood Orb to heal. Transform your sword Recall into Spawn Recall. Recall all Blood Orbs on the map. What? What am I reading? What's crap. I don't remember what the ice thing is for this. Ice flying swords. I never use it. Enemies within melee range increase all damage. Sure. Alright. Next round. What do y'all think about the new update for DLC Real Like Baseball Bat? We did like a pseudo tier list where chat gave us their ratings, and then I did ratings as well. I don't think anything was below a B. So I actually really enjoyed like 90% of everything the update had to offer. The only thing that was kind of scary was the Terraria skin. Like, it's really nightmare fuel, really. Reduce the amount of lucid point you consume over time. When you purify the nightmare chest, the amount of lucid point cost is reduced. That's the treasure at the end. Nightmare level -1. When you purify the nightmare chest, increase all damage. When you use a herbal gourd, restore lucid points. That's actually super useful. So we'll do that. We'll do one of each. That's fun. Yeah, so we start off at -1 nightmare level. Hello. Goodbye. I killed the turtle.com. Apparently the turtle dies. I mean, for me to have -1 nightmare fuel, I sure am still losing nightmare. Or I guess gaining nightmare is kind of a weird concept. The closer to 0, the worse it is. We'll go up here. Yeah, you lose lucid points, but you're gaining nightmare fuel. Please? Stay still? Nightmare Sword, Nightmare Nirvana, Key Herb, and Sheath Cooldown. Sheath Cooldown's really strong in this. Alright. Ghostly Strand does what? Upon dealing damage, 15% chance to cause all 3 of these effects. Sure. Sometimes I don't even care what it actually does. I just assume whatever it is freaking fantastic. Ow. The shield one's still alive. This area sucks. Melee attacks have a chance to do double. Upon sheath, cast blue steel slash. Upon dealing frost. And then we do this. That's the hit. The game also makes you think a little bit about like what's the most optimal play. And I really like that. Compared to just like pick up something, get big number. Wait, Did I not pick up the sword? No, I did. That looked weird for a second. Now, what you may be saying, V, this absolutely looks like you're just taking big number. I promise you, brain usage is happening. Upon dealing flying sword, if you keep moving, flying sword does stuff. I like stuff. It turned? You can't do that. That's cheating. Yeah, I just walked into that. The shield bearers suck. Shield bearers in any game are like the worst enemy. I just don't need the melee attack. Is that a throw? Alright, I may have thrown the game just now. Don't worry about it. We're fine. Yeah, I'd say the only thing about this game... So I did actually put in their Discord. This was one of the few games I actually replied in the Discord to give some, you know, feedback. And the one thing I didn't particularly care for, this specific dungeon has specific, like, backdrop, which is all, like, not part of the game itself. Like, there's no functional reason as to why that stuff is back there besides, I guess, more insight into the boss itself. And I feel like that's not entirely required. I'm sure it would turn off a few people as well just by looking at it. But as you see, it's still there. I won't say I won't play the game because of that aesthetic. But I might be someone who is okay with it. Not that I'm okay with it, but I might be fine enough and other people are just not. So I found the key herb. But where does it go? Probably here. So this thing says, my flying swords have a 15% chance to do a key explosion. I've never seen that before. I'm praying that it actually works. You deal more damage against targets under 50% HP. I mean, so far so good. I'm only at 62. Oh, it must be this. The Phantom Slash? Defense, attack speed, all damage. Ooh. Wait, that's kind of slick. Another one. Another one. Wow. Holy crap. If they go get hit by a single blade, they just get stuck in the blender. I'm gonna need this. So we're gonna start using our herbs to get my meter down. All right, large madam. I'm all set. Lady, you got nothing again. How's that happen? But swear she's doing that purpose at this point. Probably don't need all of this health. Famous last words. I love just walking up to the enemy and just spamming the stab. They can't do anything about it. This is fire. Could have been cool, but we're all set. Yeah, see, we can move pretty fast. As long as the build matches and we don't throw. Here we go. All right. The madness is starting. Blind worship, all damage up and move speed for 10 seconds. I gotta see it. That's this, I guess. Nightmare down. When falling into the blind triggers blind worship, shoot 16 nightmare petals. The temptation. What is this? Wait, there's a thing there? Blood wax? A waxy substance as red as blood. If you think about it carefully, there seem to be many statues made of it on the way here. If I think about it, what's there to think about? This is a puzzle? We're gamers. Not afraid of puzzles. I'm pretty sure it's just a straight line. Yeah, I think it was just a straight line. These monsters will stop at nothing to trap you in this nightmare. We don't have much time left. Take my power and get going. I'm gonna destroy whatever this boss is. There is no way it survives. Hey, friend. At this moment, you may be questioning whether this overly real world is fantasy. I also ask you to believe me. This fantasy is the creation of God Helios' projection of reality, whose purpose is to imprison you forever. That's mean. Didn't do nothing to nobody. It's kind of like a Dark Souls moment where they don't really have any reason to kill you. They just do because they're bored. That damn old Zhao had been stopping my blood and flesh ferrying plan when he was alive. I was short-sighted. It turns out that the blood transformed through the machine transformation technique is immune to the effects of warm snow. Sure. Hero, quickly install this mechanical part and save the world with me together. Maybe there's another way. Maybe there's another way. Ow! Oh no, my pedal. He's just a guy in a vase called Arrogance. Wait, this is better than Final Fantasy 14. Holy crap. Who's the enemy? How do I... Clean? Get that? Nirvana? What? Like, look at this design. Am I just dead? Get destroyed. Okay, I mean, I didn't really think at all during the second phase of that. I probably was supposed to. Tell you right now, I was not using my brain. What a cool looking boss. Like, I am very, very surprised how that looked. The body is sealed in a special container with blood wax, and the soul is transplanted into the machine using the technique of soul stripping. As long as the body is not bad, a little bit of a looker, the machine can survive forever. At the moment, for unknown reasons, there's still a problem of the body activating without the soul. If I can get another 1,000 samples or so, I should be able to solve it. Alright, can I get a number 1 through 5 to open up the chest? Somebody's a lucky Powerball winner in the chat. Rampart? Are we doing this again? No. I think we're doing this. More recalls. I don't think you're much of a Powerball winner today, but you know what? You're a winner in my book. Succumb? And we're fine, we're fine. And we're fine, we're fine. V unlocked. Alright, let's try this again. So we keep going back to this area and dying. But we're much stronger now. Famous last words. I promise we're much stronger, chat. How do I get stronger? Oh crap, I didn't do my upgrades. That's kind of annoying, that you can just go into the next area without any upgrades. That's my bad, I guess. Holy crap, that almost killed me. I think I revived. That actually killed me. Okay. I guess I need health, huh? It's because of the hurricane I took. I have like no armor. I'm scared. Yikes. It's a hit song by Nicki Minaj, I believe. Our Uber driver. So we were going to the airport on Friday morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. And our Uber driver at 5 a.m. had Nicki Minaj playing unfiltered, which like normally is fine. Not to say like it's always fine. Like 100% of the time it's fine, but 5 a.m. in the morning. And maybe I just don't know how long he was up. Or maybe, you know what? Maybe that's like his, almost as though you were waking up to work out, to go to the gym at 4 a.m. You need something to pump you up a little bit. Maybe that was his. I'm at 25. But for someone who doesn't really listen to the radio like that, pretty intense. I mean, I enjoy it myself. We'll take this. Not a lot of Uber drivers with the radios on, though. Like, some of the stuff from these drivers, like, we were in pitch silence. Which I think I'd rather have Nicki Minaj on the radio than be in silence. At least I'll have some entertainment. Crap! Oh wow, my Herbal Gorge does actually nothing. I'm at 18. New key herb. So I thought my Herbal Gourd would give me a lot more nightmare fuel back, but it actually doesn't. Only gives us 5. Jeez, I'm weak. What is this? Alien performance? I think this might be defensive stuff. Melee damage. Move speed. Yeah, damage reduction. Okay. That wasn't bad. Like, my kill speed's okay, but the freaking timer, I can't do anything about it. Except spam health pots. Oh. Can this reduce? It absolutely can. Oh my god. Five seconds left. Just chug, I guess. Lady, I need your help. You got nothing. You never have anything. It's the most useless ghost I've ever seen. We're freaking dead. Was the temptation too strong? Ain't no way. Maybe I had to get rid of my sword. My sword is also nightmare fuel. The honest mistake. That's kind of a jump scare. Like, it comes out of nowhere. All right, I mean, we're getting it. We're getting it. It's actually super fun, and I made the mistake of not. We got new stories to read. I made the mistake of not upgrading my gear in between the biome. So I mean, of course we're gonna lose. Max HP. The Plan of Flesh. Nightmare Lies. Okay. That was actually super good. We were able to hit on everything I wanted to today. Oh, I do want to do more Sonic Frontiers at some point. I might try to do that maidenless tomorrow after Dead Cells. We have to do a viewer build after Wholesome Burst Live. The viewer build usually takes us a good like 2 hours, so let's say that's 10 p.m. once we're done. And then we can do Sonic Frontiers until I have to go to bed. So I can wake up at 8 a.m. on Thursday. And have a call at like 4 p.m. on Wednesday. So tomorrow is gonna be jam-packed. Streaming's hard. I can say that every single night and have a legitimate reason as to why I believe it's true. New Dead Cells update. We had a YouTube vid go up on Monday. No, on Tuesday. Because the update was Monday. So I was doing the recording piece on Monday. Vid up by noontime on Tuesday. We have streaming Tuesday, 7 p.m. But today was actually election day. So hopefully you all voted if you're here in the US. If you have not voted yet, maybe some places still open. So went to do that. Went to Walmart after, and then came home to stream at 7 p.m. Knock out 3 games, 2 new releases, 1 new DLC. Sonic Frontiers, easily a 20+ hour game, depending on how much you want to get into it. We still have Terraria on the docket. Every Monday we plan to do Terraria, but we lost out yesterday because of the new Dead Cells update. So what I expect, if I go to the weekly here, what I expect is Terraria on Saturday, along with Draft and Marbles. I lost out on a day. I don't know how we're gonna do on exclamation point progress, but I've already done a couple of things, like downloading mods that show recipes. I have a boss list. I have everything that I think I want to get through Terraria, but we're not quite there yet. We have to actually play the game. That's probably the hardest part, is actually sitting down to play the game. And then after that, I want to say I'm probably caught up game-wise, unless something else comes down the pipeline. I don't think I'm playing any God of War. As much as I would love to play League of Legends, because we were at Worlds over the weekend, I have no idea how to put League on the docket. Unless I add a random day, like a Thursday or something. But as you all see, we're jam-packed already. And hopefully the stuff that we're putting up is stuff that you all enjoy. That's really the most important part, is that every stream that the viewer stops by, you come home and you have something to enjoy yourself with. And maybe something to, you know, part ways with as well. Maybe your takeaway was that you're gonna pick up Warm Snow DLC. Or maybe you're gonna pick up Sonic Frontiers. Or maybe you now know not to pick it up. Maybe you're gonna play League of Legends instead, because I keep talking about it and not actually playing it. A lot of options, but I will say though, we're good to go here. Definitely big thank you to everyone tuning in today, because as I always say, every stream is not possible without you, the viewer. Let's see. Tomorrow we're live at, I believe, 5 p.m. Eastern. For Wholesome Burst Live. Don't know what the docket is just yet, but it should be pretty good. And then Dead Cells viewer build after that. Saturdays we're live at around 11 a.m., 12 p.m. You can always keep up on socials. Twitter, I post random blurbs, retweets of games, updates, that sort of deal. Discord, I'm always active. I answer questions. I post screenshots of games I play offline. TikTok, I'm still trying to figure out how I'm doing it, but right now a lot of clips are up there. And of course, YouTube. New vids every single week. The most recent one, if you have not checked it out yet, please click on the link in the chat. That one is the Dead Cells Everyone Is Here update, Volume 2 skins guide, weapon showcase. It has all the stuff in there. If you missed Monday's stream, 9 minutes YouTube video gets you all caught up. Other than that, I'm good. Hopefully you all are good. Thank you for all the bits, follows, subs, raids coming through as well. Thank you for doing a beautiful job supporting and entertaining yourself with the stream. Either way, I hope you all have a good night, good day, good evening, good whatever, wherever, whenever you are, maybe however you are. And I will see you all on the Wednesday stream. Have a good one, everybody.